didn't he? Obviously lost D-Fish's 10s, but...
Raised, sorry, called the 11.
Well, he does flat. The D announces raise. Guillaume's like, no, I'm flatting. Trying to let Taylor do something. And look at this. Taylor's thinking about doing something. George has raised. Guillaume's flat. And is Taylor going to take the bait? It looks like he is. Ah, he's a bit suspicious. Just flats. Guillaume was getting excited there.
That's quite funny, isn't it? No, I didn't. I didn't raise.
And Marcus then with 9-3 suited in the big blind. A great price here. 6 million more. He doesn't want to go full way. In ICM considerations at stake here. We can see George probably thinks he's got the best of it against these two flats, but he's in a world of hurt against Guillaume's pocket kings. Well, a Queen Jack 8 flop, so Taylor makes top two, George top pair, and Guillaume with the overpair. So this is as action as the flops get.
Bet is 15 million.
No player with a spade though.
Yep.
I think George has bet 15. I imagine Guillaume just flats here. I don't want to over-rep your hand by raising here. Have to be somewhat concerned about Taylor behind on this board texture.
Call.
He does just make the call now. How is Taylor going to play this draw heavy board with bottom two pair?
Right, once he calls, there's 90 million in there. And these guys have 200 and 140 behind. Yeah, I don't mind this at all, Simon. He's flatting. See, in position.
Yeah, he'd love to see
a lot of safe turn cards. And that's one of them.
That's a very safe card.
Now, well,
Check.
George checks it. Guillaume surely has to bet here. 90 in the middle. It's a good check from George there.
Check.
Wow. Oh, I see Taylor betting here. I see George calling, and I see Guillaume going all in over the top.
Bet is 40 million. It's a call.
Surely Willem is in a spot here where he's going to have to make this play.
Well, yeah, he's only got, once he puts the 41 in, he's only got 100 million back, and there's over 200 in the pot. It's decision time for him. He's not loving the spot because the board's kind of coordinated, and it has gone call on the flop, and then Taylor has bet the turn when he could have checked back and seen a card, and the original opener has then called that bet. I think he knows George doesn't have bet on him, so he's just worried about Taylor. Well, Taylor's just so active. No way. Oh my word.
That's, I tell you what, if that's a perfect read, that's astonishing.
He just doesn't think Taylor bets a worse one pair on the turn. Obviously doesn't give him credit for bluffing on the turn.
Hands up, there's one.
Wow.
It's probably going to go check bet call.
Yeah, George hasn't got the same read of Taylor's turn bet. He's just looking at the sheer aggression Taylor's shown. Wow, there's a pot size bet back. How much does Taylor go for? He's up against the kind of he's up against here. Is that 85?
65, I think. Or 75.
70.
He's betting an amount that he wants to get called.
Oh, that is some fold. With the kings.
Yeah, he's made the call, and I'll tell you what, Guillaume is going to be absolutely delighted with his fold on the turn.
Huge pot for Taylor, catapults all the way up into the 600 million club. But yeah, I want to see Guillaume's face when he saw that Jack 8. He's going to pat himself on the back.
Millions in chips. Oh, look at this. Aces again. Do you know what? I can't believe the hands that we're getting in this final table.
This is a spot against Tommy. I'd like to see him flat here.
We've had aces twice, kings twice.
Tommy opens quite a lot of hands. I don't think he'll necessarily give. I don't think he'll notice that D-Fish shouldn't be flanking off this stack from what we've seen of Tommy. Well, he's just going to play it simple, move all in, hope Tommy has a hand. Well, talking of hands, well, Guillaume's getting this in. There's no way he is folding to this 18 big rejam.
89.
Guillaume will shove in his jacks here.
Sure.
And well, barring a miracle, he'll be down to just 10 big blinds.
89 is
Oh,
correct.
he's dodged these bullets. We saw him just lay down kings
Yes.
a minute ago against 2 pair.
Hard to dodge this one.
He had ace king against D Fish's 10s last night, and well, the deck's just been a bit unkind to him, but
All in.
Fish can't believe his luck when he hears those words. Look at that, no reaction.
Fold, fold. We've got
There's a
two
man
all
who's
in.
got aces and has been called all in. Here we go then. Fish at risk. Guillaume.
Yeah, we saw Demo earlier with kings against jacks. They held up. Aces against jacks this time for Daryl.
Well, Guillaume's just feeling sick. He's ducking and diving. Now he gets down to this situation. We should be ahead of the fish here.
I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I've already seen all this happen.
Fish has seen it all happen before in the past. Most experienced player on this table. Well, ace 10-5, that's about as good as it gets. Guillaume with the backdoor straight and flush draws.
You knew that part too?
I see it 95% favourite now.
We just see glimpses.
Yeah.
Let's see what the turn brings.
Well, king. 4 outs now for Guillaume on the river.
Surely not. Here we go.
10 of diamonds gives the fish a full house. He'll get a full double once more on this final table. It's the second time he's been all in. He's still here. Poor Guillaume then down to just 10 big blinds, and well, deck's been a little unkind on him.
All in.
Oh, wow.
There's all
Well,
in.
He's moved all in. Taylor in the
That's-
cut-off king 10. He'll fold. Anthony.
It's pretty like that.
Jacks. Anthony's
Well-
got pocket jacks for the second time.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is a light jam from Guillaume. He's trying to put pressure, I guess, on some of his other stacks, but I don't like this. This is too thin, this jam at 8-6, and unfortunately for him, he's going to get instantly punished. Well, I say instantly punished, he's instantly in bad shape, but he can still win the pot. So he lost most of his chips with jacks, so now he's got to try and run them down himself if he wants to get out of jail here.
I just saw that Marcus was on the button, so clearly he was targeting Charles and Demo with that. It wasn't a case of the cards. It was more a case of if he thought he could get through Taylor and Anthony.
He
The
thinks
other
they
two
might
would
fold
fold.
too tight. Well, look at this ace 3-3. The heart on the window, but
Needs a mini miracle here, or we're going to lose Gwilym in 9th place. See what the turn brings. Any hope for Gwilym?
Good luck, guys.
drawing dead by the turn. Guillaume then our 9th place finisher.
Yeah,
Both very impressed by him.
Well, obviously the laydown was the Kings.
Yeah.
He played to try and get maximum value from it and made a terrific laydown on the turn against Taylor's continued aggression with the 2 pair.
So very unlucky. I mean,
Probably gonna do a thing now.
that's his 3rd major final table in this very venue. 2 WPT finals, now Party Poker Millions main event final table. And Tommy really has to stop opening these spots, Mike, because Taylor is just going to punish him all day today. But again, he raised the 3-bet size, not the largest. So let's see him go a bit
Whoa.
larger than this.
Look at this.
Tommy's having none of it. I mean, he's willing to fight back. But I think, Mike, if you're going to 3-bet here, you need to get a little bit bigger, more than 3x against this guy, because you know he's the one guy who seems happier to play back than any. Oh, wow, 8-5-3. This is an interesting board, Mike. Taylor with top pair. Tommy, though, with a gut shot and that backdoor diamond draw, as well as some other backdoor straight draws. So this could get spicy. Taylor checks
That's
it
just
back.
confusing to me right there.
I don't mind that. Wow.
Wow.
Gin on the turn.
Now he's able to get Tommy to bluff at this pot.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like Tommy's going to take a stab at this. Taylor's,
You have to be concerned when a guy checks. It's so aggressive like Taylor, though, who's 3-bet before the flop. Why was he ever going to check this flop?
well, I think he's
He
checking.
knows the guy's not going to have 3s and 5s in his hand.
Well, I think that's what he's worried about. He's worried about Tommy having a pocket pair. And so he checks back that flop a lot, I think. 8-5-3 rainbow. It doesn't fit the 3-better too often. Taylor's not supposed to have an 8 in this spot.
Now, do you raise or you call here?
He's just got a call. Let's build this pot up.
I think so, too.
There'll be less than a pot size bet back for Tommy, so he can call here and jam over his river bets.
I think so, too.
And Tommy's thinking he's up against a hand like ace high currently. And well, river at 6. Well, this is
Yeah.
going to be very dangerous for Tommy here.
I think he can check it down now. Check and call
Well,
now.
I think checking you're going to have to call a lot, yeah.
You're just not going to think this guy checked a pair bigger than 8s or even a pair of 7s
I think he
on the
might.
flop.
I think he checks a lot of his range on this flop.
He might think he's got the best hand with the 6s and try to get
Yeah.
a post oak bluff here in on the river.
Well, I think Taylor just goes for it all here. He does. He's going for all of it. And Tommy now in a horrible spot with that 6. Well, he's called already. Mike.
A snap call with 2 6s, and he is gone, folks, just like that.
Wow.
Boom, boom, boom. A
Wow.
left and a right, just like that. How about the way Taylor played that hand by checking on the flop?
Wow.
Made 3 8s. No way Tommy could put him on an 8 because he didn't bet the flop.
It's a typical showdown these days.
And the 6 game just to punish him.
Wow. Well, I don't like him playing 9-6 in the first place, but he kind of got himself in a tough spot there. I'm surprised he called that quickly.
I mean,
You're allowed to think he just made a decision, Mike. He bet that 6. He was like, look, this guy's got nothing.
You would never see these hands.
Any 8 Taylor.
Well, he was right
Wow.
about that part. He did have nothing.
That's true. Yeah.
But he'd been better off the ship pre-flop if you're going to play it that way.
Wow. Well,
If you think he's got nothing, just ship it pre-flop. Why call
Wow.
35 million?
well, Tommy snap calls it off. And I look at Taylor's stack now, 900 million chips here. 46% of the chips in play with 7 left. Look at this. Taylor has raised up under the gun as he does every time. Anthony in the next seat with pocket 9s. Pretty clear call here. The 2 big stacks. And this is where it's bad. George has shoved 7-6 suited from the small blind, thinking that Taylor's, well, he's raising every hand. But Anthony has to have a tight range when he calls here, so he's going to find he's in terrible shape here. This is just not understanding the situation that's going on in front of him. Jamming over the big stack. But what's the other guy calling with? They've got to have a hand.
I mean, you know Anthony has to have a hand here. I agree with you.
He's called the second position from the second position against the chip leader. He's just not doing it with no hand.
It's not over yet.
Well, my.
What a flop for George. He flops the flush draw.
And a backdoor straight draw. A lot of cards could keep him interested here. The rest of them funking for no diamond. All want to move up that pay ladder.
It's so true. When you're at a table where you move up if somebody gets knocked out, you're pulling so hard for the guy to get knocked out. You can't say it out loud, but on the inside.
Everyone knows you're funking. Everybody knows you don't. You can feel the energy in the room. There
Wow.
it is.
Now he's
Oh.
got to dodge one more diamond.
Yeah. He was
He's
pulling
got to
for,
hit exactly one diamond. If he hits 2, he loses.
pulling for a diamond. Now he's pulling not for a diamond.
This is pretty remarkable here.
Well, George, big misstep here, but now very likely to double up on the final table.
Oh, he loses the pot to the 9 of diamonds.
Well, there it is. He funked too hard for it, Mike. called for it.
Unbelievable. What drama in that hand.
Wow.
The way it was played, the way the flop came, the turn came, the river came. Wow. That is television drama, folks, right there. And he does make the call.
He will call Mike. So Demo at risk of elimination here then on our final table.
Taylor very pleased, and everybody else is pleased too to see the hand he's got up against the ace deuce.
Blockers.
Oh, Mike, 135 million in the middle. That's what Demo will get if he can spike this ace. If Taylor holds, though, he'll close in on that billion chip mark and, of course, make everyone else in this table that bit happier.
I know. Crazy.
There's
I can hear the other guy's hearts beating from here.
well, 3,
Whoa.
4, 6. Taylor with a straight draw.
That's a lot, yeah.
Demo can get a 5 for a straight. An ace for the win. Or both for a win, sorry. 5 for a straight, ace
He's
for a
drawing
pair.
thin.
Deuce or 6. Deuce or 7 would kill him. Oh, 8 of clubs on the turn doesn't change anything. Demo needs an ace or a 5.
Otherwise, he's going to be out in 6th place.
And there it is, Mike. 9 of diamonds on the river. Taylor knocks out another one. Demo out in 6th. Picks up $400,000 for his efforts. His biggest career cash to date.
I think Joseph Chung would have probably raised that, though. Like from what we saw together, I think. No?
Charles moves
I
in
like
from
the shove,
small.
shoving into like
Oh,
12.
Fish is going to snap him here with the ace-queen in the big blind.
Yeah.
And Fish is at risk, but we can see Charles has 2
10
live
all in.
cards.
Yeah. He
Nine.
doesn't have live suits though, which is
They don't care.
he should be. I've noticed that one.
That's the man who's hit too
Yeah.
many backdoor flushes, or lost too many backdoor flushes in his life. So it is
He called off 910.
D-Fish at risk with his ace queen. Pot 277.
Lip call.
Yeah,
Charles
limp
Wall.
call.
Well, they basically swap stacks
Owned.
if D-Fish wins this one. So the third time at this final table, D-Fish is all in.
Blind gone blind.
At risk.
All the players anti-sweating
Eyes
the ace
make
queen.
cover.
Yeah, as always, they're rooting up to try and let up to $800,000. Charles's biggest career cash is 200,000 Canadian. Every jump is what that equates to now. Oh, 10 in the window.
Oh,
Jack 10-9. He flops 2 pair. D-Fish though with an open straight draw.
I feel like
And the backdoor. No backdoor clubs. I'm not
Jack
talking about.
five.
You got me confused talking about backdoor flushes.
Daryl does pick up more outs than if it would just be 10 high. Now he's got the open ender.
ace
And
on
now
the
it
turn.
gets even sweatier. He's got jacks, queens, kings, eights. The crowd rooting for a deuce. I don't think it's going to be a deuce. I think it's going to be a jack.
Jack's the dirty way to win this one.
Yeah, jack would
Charles
be the...
just praying to see a low card here. River is the jack. He does it dirty.
I'd like to remind everyone that I am a feel player. I feel these things.
Does it
And
the
I did not know.
dirty way. Turns the ace, counterfeits the board.